Hey everybody, welcome to a short holiday edition, the Christmas broadcast of the Lead Volunteers podcast. We're grateful for you guys. We're grateful that you stuck around with us and you're still a part of the family. If you're new to the Lead Volunteers podcast, grateful that you're here. You know what? We like to have fun. We like to communicate good things to those who are in a ministry context. And we want to let you know that this holiday season, take some time. Take some time for yourselves. Take some time with your family. The only way that we're going to be able to further the good news as far as it needs to go with our one and only life is that if we think in terms of the longest game, and we want you to stay in the game, we want you to be encouraged, learn how to recruit, learn how to retain, learn how to train, learn how to build up the body to do the work of the ministry. That's our entire goal. We want you to be successful, and your success is ultimately going to be lived through other people. If I could give you one gift this holiday season, it would be the following quote: "Success in ministry isn't what you do. Success in ministry is what happens if you never came back." Now think about that with me for a moment. If you, the individual in a ministry context, if this Christmas season you never came back, would your ministry continue to soar, or would it take a hard nosedive? Well, that's what we're here for. We want to help you to think in terms of the longest game possible. And the way that we do that, we do it in a lot of ways, right? One of them, of course, is this podcast, which has been super exciting for me as an individual to be a part of this, to see how fruitful it's been. We're getting close to our next little benchmark is going to be 150,000 downloads. So you're a part of that. Thank you for participating with us. Another big piece is, gosh, we're coming up on 4 years of the podcast. What a blessing that is. So grateful. So grateful. Thank you for being a part of it. So we have the podcast that's here to help you. We also have the Lead Ministry courses. We have 11 at this current time and more on the way. A new one's going to be coming out, Lead Security. I'm very excited about that. Another one that's going to be coming out is Lead Conflict, how you can manage conflict in a ministry context and not lose your mind and not lose your job. So those are a few of the courses that are coming up. I believe also Lead Communication is coming out. And likely in 2025, we'll probably release Lead Teaching, just some teaching strategies and kind of a framework to understand how to teach and communicate when you're leading a group, leading the Bible study, teaching in front, those good things. So, of course, we have the podcast, which you're listening to now. We have the courses at leadministry.com, but also we do have one-on-one ministry coaching. You may or may not know that we have actually gathered a team of certified coaches beyond myself. Yes, I still do coaching. Some people do coaching with me for years and years and years. And so my opportunity to bring on new people is somewhat limited. So therefore, we've brought on some new coaches, and the coaching team is doing a great job. And there's individuals who are participating in a coaching program with a mentor. I do believe with all my heart that it's important to have an outside voice to speak into your world and into your ministry. We don't want you to be stuck out in the cold, right? And to do this whole thing alone. And so this holiday season, thank you. Thank you for what you're doing on the front lines of ministry. Thank you for what you're doing in terms of kids and students and adults all around the country. We're grateful. Please stick with us for yet another year of the Lead Volunteers podcast. I have to let you know that we do have some very exciting things coming up for the Lead Volunteers podcast. We have a new guest host. Ooh, that's kind of exciting. We'll reveal a little bit of that in the weeks to come. A new team member, so that's fun. We have a lot of great episodes coming up. We just revamped our YouTube channel, so you can check that out. And yes, of course, a lot of these podcasts are not just audio, they're also video. Well, I couldn't be happier. I honestly couldn't be happier that you wonderful folks have joined us for this journey. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. As it says in the Bible, the angels announced good news, and we're a part of that. We get to be a part of bringing the good news to others. So keep yourself healthy, take some time off, and I'm excited to partner with you in this upcoming year. Thank you so much for participating and making this a worthwhile endeavor. God bless you guys.